So welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we'll be preparing a...
Roulé de poulet croustillant de bacon et cornflakes.
So, what is it that we need? We need to get our ingredients. So, we have our chicken. This is chicken breast that was pre-cut, pre-seasoned, and left to marinate for a period of 3 days. We also have our egg. So this is 1 egg added with 1 teaspoon of baking powder, in addition to add some seasoning just for the mix. We go ahead, and you may be wondering why we have the cereal. The cereal is here because we have ran out of flour and have no breadcrumbs, so we're going to improvise. So stay tuned to see how this works. We have our wrap that is going to hold everything together. We have our bacon, or mozzarella cheese. We have our lettuce, tomato, and bell pepper. And also, for a little surprise, we have our pineapple. So what we did here, we cut the chicken breast into strips, right? So it was pre-seasoned, you know, with your regular powder seasoning, salt, black pepper, all-purpose season, complete season. I cannot give you the secret ingredients to the other season that were used, as well as to your ground seasoning such as scallion, thyme, onion, scotch bonnet pepper, and bell pepper. All right. So we broke the egg, put it in with your baking powder, and you mix that around. All right. Mix it around there. You're wondering what is the purpose of the cereal. I said we have no flour, so we're going to improvise. We're going to use a cereal to substitute as breadcrumbs. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take about a handful of the cereal. I have my calabash bowl here. I'm going to throw out some of the cereal into my calabash. Now we just want the cereal flakes only, right? We don't want the almond. So as you can see, this is almond and oats. The oats is not a problem, but we don't want the almond in it because we don't want to have that nutty taste. So this is about the amount of cereal that we'll be using, right? And we can literally go ahead and crush this by hand, all right? Or if it is that you have a crusher, which you use a crusher, you can do that also. But we're going to go ahead and use our hands to crush this. We're grinding it together, trying to get it into a dust. If you have what they use to make like coke and you want to beat it around, yeah, like beat it. So we remove the almonds. When it's finished, it should look something like this. All right. So what you're gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead. I said this is something with a little twist. You can see I have my bacon as well. So look at this. I'm gonna take out the bacon strip, my chicken breast, and this watch the process. Watch the process. Look what we do here. We're gonna literally put it in a blanket. Literally put in a blanket. So we tuck it neat into this blanket. We got to go ahead and repeat the process. All right. So we're gonna take out more bacons. Another bacon here. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it. wrap it. And we're gonna continue to do this. I'm not gonna wrap all of them, right? I'm only gonna wrap 3 pieces to give it like a variety of flavor right here. We wrap it. Alright. And the others I'm just going to leave out. Okay. So now here's the fun part. So for those of you at home, we have the pot already on the fire, right? Preheat. And now we're gonna go ahead and dip the meat into the egg. And then we're gonna go ahead now and put it into our cornflake. Fresh cornflake. See that? Looks good, doesn't it? And then we're gonna go right ahead. Right ahead, wrap it. Make sure it's not unwrapped when you're doing this. And we're gonna grab your fork. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there in the pot. Alright. Wow, that's lovely. And then we're gonna repeat the process with the rest of them. So again, egg first. Alright. So this is like your binding ingredient for those of you at home who's watching who don't know. So this is going to allow the cornflake to stick to the meat better. So again, I don't know if you're able to see this properly, right? This is how it looks, right? And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that right in the pot. All right, for those of you maybe wondering, yes, when you're doing it, the bacon may come unwrapped, not a problem. Once you put it in the frying pan, it's gonna stick together. So we're gonna go ahead and do this again. Repeat the process. And don't mind the mess, guys. I'm not a chef. This is your do it yourself when you're hungry. Yeah. We go again and we wrap that up. Mmm, smell that. That smells wonderful, guys. You should be here to witness the aroma. And we go again. And for the other pieces, I started to wrap it with bacon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that directly into the batter. And then from that batter, I'm just gonna go ahead now and put that into the cornflakes. Make that around again. And then right into the pot, guys. All right, let me give you guys a quick view of what's happening here. This is what we should be seeing, guys. All right, that is what we should be seeing. Lovely, 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 lovely. All right, so in the meantime, what I'm gonna do while that is being prepared, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my work area. So you can choose to either discard off the egg and the flakes, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something new tomorrow with this as well for a sandwich. All right. So once we remove it from the pot, it should look like this. Isn't this lovely, guys? It's wonderful. All right. So now I'm gonna go to the decoration. See it now. Let's see. Bam. Ooh, it smells good too. Get my scissors. Matter of fact, I'm gonna prepare this in a separate container. Read back for my handy dandy calabash again. I mean, you can grate, you can cut. Doesn't matter. You can even pick it if you like. There's no right or wrong way here, guys. All right, so we got that lettuce in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut my onions as my tomato. All right, so we have that. We add that to it as well. All right. I said I like bell pepper, so I'm going to also add the bell pepper to it. It's not a necessity, guys. All right, and we add that in it as well. I said I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to also add pineapple. If you know, you know, right? Yeah, ladies, this is good for you. So I'm going to go for one more thing. You know, as we go along, I get creative, right? So this is my home style ranch dressing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this over my pita bread, just to give it some more flavor there. See how that looks. Right. Then I'm going to add all of this in it. There we go. See that? Lovely, lovely, lovely. And what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to add my strips. I'm going to add probably about, depends on how do I want to roll it as well on my strips. Right. I said there's no right or wrong way, guys. And then now we're going to wrap it. We're wrapping, guys. We're wrapping. So wrap with me. Wrap with me. Woo! 10 out of 10 out of 10. Ooh-wee. So if you guys know how to close the wrap, you know, you can leave details in the comments. I'll be here watching, alright? But yeah. So the thing come down. And then we're basically gonna do the same for the second one, alright? So this is already done. So I'm just gonna rest this right over here with my chicken. Put this back here. And we're gonna repeat the process, alright? So we get our lettuce. For you who's watching at home, if you're able to see me clearly, there we go. So for our viewers, you know, over there online in the YouTube, go again. Add our sauce. Add our vegetables. Cheese. With our bacon wrapped chicken. Mm-mm. Alright, so I got a call, so that was wrapped. Alright. Alright guys, so when you're finished, you can choose to either toast this, grill it, or you can just have it as is. I'm deciding that I'm going to have it as is because I'm starving. Alright? So this is your wrap, guys. Right? This is your wrap. And that's a wrap. Remember to subscribe. Hit that notification bell as not to miss a beat. Like, comment, and share with others.
You got that yum, yum, that yum.